Hello Libra, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Libra, we're going wild and unknown, baby. So wild unknown oracle, wild unknown tarot, wild unknown pocket-sized edition of the tarot. We're going to get right into it, my librarians. Whoa. We are getting right into it. Wow. That is a really strong split. It's funny because as I sat down to do this, I'm going to talk about this in a minute. Just as I was sitting down to get ready to go into your reading, I started thinking about, what was it? Something triggered me in your energy about dreams. And I don't know why. Now I forget why that triggered my thoughts. I just remember thinking, God, I've had like myself a lot of lucid dreams the last little while where I'm, you know, they seem so real and you're functioning in them. I don't even know why that like came up in my head, right? So I want to say in a way, I was almost like preparing me for your energy because this split is something else. Like that's not your reading yet. We're going to get there, but this split, to me, the dragon is like the eye of God. So it's connecting with being seen by source, by the ancient of the most ancient, angelic wisdom. You know, like it's source to me when I see the dragon come up. And for your like third eye, your third eye chakra to be like lit up with that split is really profound. Like I feel as though you may start to have some quite spiritual dreams or visions. I'm even seeing like somebody, you know, just sitting somewhere waiting for a doctor's appointment, waiting to get your oil changed. I don't know, waiting. And you're sitting in a chair though, like somewhere where you're comfortable enough. You could put your elbow on like an armrest for the chair and you kind of nod off. And it's almost like you hit that state of right between consciousness and subconscious. Like, and you hit it and you either hear voices or you hear things. The crow, look at that. So the dragon got left behind, but there was 2 cards to show the crow, like, okay, a dynamic way, a new way to communicate to source. That's fascinating. A dynamic new way to communicate to source, Libra. Well then, well, let's actually get into the reading. So I am going to pull out one of these cards, and it's going to be the main topic of your reading. The main energy of this reading, and then we'll go into the tarot to pull the spread, and I'll tell you what that's going to be about in a minute. Okay, Libra. Oh, God, you got the zebra again. You're pulling something into you. Not into you. Well, maybe into you. I don't know. You're pulling something. It's, how do I describe it? It's like you're luring something in. But I don't know. It's like, I don't know if you're doing it through the dream state. I'm really like drawn to look at the clouds in the window behind the camera right now. It's, you're drawn. It's, I'm getting with this too. These are both air. Oh no, they're both fire. They're both fire, but one is black and one is white. It's like a very yin-yang energy between both of these. You're either pulling something in or communicating with some other energy, a person, I don't know, an animal, a gazelle is through your third eye. The whale is at the bottom, and that's it. Deep emotions. The deeper you go in your emotions right now, the deeper that you swim in them, it's activating this. You're connecting with something outside of you. I want to say too, not to be afraid. I don't know if, I don't know why I'm saying that. It's almost like maybe there's somebody this energy that I'm picking up on in the reading that is worried, like, oh my God, Cynthia, is this an ex? Is this somebody who's trying to do me harm? Is this a dark energy? Or this is not. Whatever this is that you are, I feel like communicating with, having the dragon come out with that zebra on the split was almost like to tell us up front, this is okay, this is pure, it is divinity. You are perhaps even communicating through a channel of divine energy. So if you are worried about, and this is almost like what it's saying is keeping this channel divine. The whale, the deep emotions, the deep, raw, true emotions, without hiding them, without trying to intellectualize them. These deep, true emotions are what are supporting a divine channel between you and another. The gazelle, you have its attention. You have the gazelle's attention. The gazelle came out in Virgo's reading, and I honestly, like, it's like I channeled it, I'm done. I can't remember what the hell the message was. Wait, I wrote it down. Oh, no, that was it. No, it's not. I can't. I don't want to try to remember it because I want to stay in this. But that's interesting. I do remember it. There were two energies as well in that reading. But this, you have the gazelle's attention. You've tapped into the gazelle. It's like, Houston, we have landed. Libra, you have tapped into the gazelle. You've hit a divine channel here. Not all channels are divine, I'm hearing. So why you may have like some, again, I'm getting the dream thing. Or it could happen in meditation, and even that nodding off thing. You ever do that sometimes? Or I'm reading a book, or it's usually like head back. And then I can hear things outside as I'm starting to drift into sleep, and then those sounds fade. And just before like I move into like dream, you might hear like, voices or things like I don't know, there's something very, oh my God, that looks like Moby Dick. What the fuck? It's a whale outside my window. Looks like Moby Dick. Or no, what was the whale called? Because wasn't the whale? Oh, shit. Oh my God, there's a whale. It's not the same whale though. It's the other whale in Moby Dick with the shorter mouth and the, yeah, see, that's like a great blue whale or something. What was that whale? The right whale? Is that what it was called? It is a big white cloud. This is fucking crazy. This is a whale in the sky. The divine channel. Not all channels are divine. So where I was going with that was, this is going to be one of those readings, Libra, where I'm just like channeling like crazy. I'm getting like if you have dreams and things are muddled, or things aren't playing out right, or if you're looking for something and you can't find it and you keep finding the wrong thing, or yeah, like that's not the divine channel. If you can be raw and honest with your feelings and your emotions in perhaps whatever this is contacting, look at the attention, look at the gazelle's attention. You've caught it here. You've caught it. Maybe you've already done something. You've already done something in a dream state, or it's almost mesmerized. I'm kind of getting mesmerized looking at the zebra. I feel like the zebra is you. Well, maybe somebody's caught your attention in a dream state. I don't know. But I feel like the zebra is you because it's come up twice now and it's your reading. Yeah, you've hit the right channel. If you've been playing with frequencies or something to astral project, or I don't know, but you got it. You're on. Oh yeah, so I'm going to ask here, what are you being asked to release? What are you being asked to embrace? Hidden factors that you aren't aware of, and energy that is approaching you. The Two of Wands. Stop Wow, this is almost like stop, like release, stop trying to connect, because these are like 2 points in time. Trying to connect. Stop trying. That's important. Oh, that just reminded me of something I said in the Virgo reading. I corrected myself. It was the beginning point of a manifestation. I said, no, stop. It's the end step in a manifestation, right? If you were trying, okay, manifestation was trying to connect to something or someone in sort of like the astral realm. You've done it. So stop trying to do it. Because if you keep trying to do it, you're going to muddle that up. So now that you know you've done it, do whatever it is you want to do in that astral state, right? Okay, so what are you being asked to embrace? Oh, the astral state, 7 of Cups. Wow, the dream state. It might be confusing, but go in there. Look at it, it's nighttime. Hidden factors that you're unaware of. Oh, the Son of Cups, the Knight of Cups. There's something going on here with emotions, right? Because that's the underline and that's the key to this channel. I can't stop looking at you. I don't know what it is. Like you're drawing me in and I feel like I'm the gazelle. Like it just can't stop. It can't stop. Like it's almost like hypnotizing. It is. It's like a swirl. You know, it's like one of those 1970s movies. You're like, whoa. Yeah, I'm just going to swim in this. Like, your energy feels intoxicating and it feels like a lure. It feels like it can be... Now, the other thing I'm getting on, I guess that's true. They live in the water. Why wouldn't they? I'm just hearing like this whale can smell things from like miles and miles away. Thank you, my little friend, you little shithead. Neighbor's dog who just moved in a little while ago. Barks all the time. But I pulled some cards the other day for myself from this tea leaf. And I kept getting the message. Like there's dog barking. A dog bark or something like that. Every time I hear that, that's supposed to be an indication. Yes. Yes. Thanks, little buddy. Just don't bark when I'm going to bed. It's like you've become almost like a pheromone in this dream state. And the gazelle is coming in. The gazelle is coming in. And hidden factors you're unaware of. I don't know that if there's something going on with the gazelle's emotions or something going on with your emotions or the combination thereof or in between. But this is the hidden factor that you're unaware of. Perhaps it is love. Perhaps it is love. It is the movements of love with the 7 of Cups. Perhaps it is love that moves. Perhaps it is love that finds the frequency. Energy that is approaching you. Oh, the Magician. Magic. I'm hearing magic. Y'all should go to sleep right now. Finish the reading first, though. Go to sleep. What that is? Oh, the Hanged Man. Doesn't that feel like going to sleep? Like nighttime. Something going on here. The whale's gone. I'm looking in the clouds. I don't see anything. That was uncanny. I should have another camera here so I can take pictures of the clouds and put the... Somehow, in the video, I've never seen a cloud so distinctly look like that whale. Stop. Stop trying to manifest the connection because you've made the connection. I cannot remember the details of that Virgo reading, but I feel like if you have any strong Virgo placements or you're dealing with a Virgo, I would encourage you to go see it. Because there's something about, it almost feels like the metamorphosis, there's something about metamorphosis in there with a dragonfly. This almost feels like this is the step next or the level up in it. Yeah, because in there they couldn't see something quite clearly. This is clear. Like you are clear as, like the water could be cloudy with all sorts of things maybe. You know, even other people are using this divine channel to communicate through, and you might get some of that showing up in your dream state or their dream state. But you will, I'm hearing you will materialize because of almost like the scent in the water. Like you will be picked up, you will be seen. It is some sort of shape shifting or image shifting. Even if you don't look like what you look like, you're still, your signature is all over. They know it to be you. They know it to be you. The Two of Wands, what you're being asked to release. It also feels like these 2 points, let them go. Like if these 2 points are like you, the zebra and the gazelle, allow these 2 points to flow now. What is this? Judgment and the Magician. Energy that is approaching you. Wow. Let it fly. Let it flow. Let it go. Let it move. Stop trying to connect. I don't know, I keep saying that. But I really feel like that is so important. Like if you've been doing something to try to connect with someone on a mental level, a ethereal level, a 5D state, dream state, astral project, whatever. Stop. Just don't try to do it. It's like if you're trying to remember somebody's phone number. From there I saw the dial. The spin dial. Did y'all have one of those? Yeah, we had one of those forever. And on 1050 Chum, was it, or Chum FM? They used to always have, like, if you called in when I was a kid, I could never, because the freaking rotary thing. I would get the first 3 numbers spun around, and then they'd be announcing the winner. I'm like, fuck, how are these people? I remember my mom's like, some people have those new phones, Cindy. But it's like, okay, if you're trying to remember someone's number, and you've been getting the wrong number, you've got the right number now. Like someone has said hello on the other end. Well, you don't hang up and try a new number, right? No. I don't know why that's coming through. Don't just talk. That's literally like, what would you do? But now you would talk, right? Now you would talk, or you would communicate, or if it was maybe a FaceTime, a little more modern. Don't keep trying to dial the number. You're dialed in. What are you being asked to embrace? The 7 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the Hanged Man. Okay, there's something that you are really disappointed about. There's something that disappoints you. There's something that saddens your heart in this connection. Speak to them. Let them know. What you're being asked to embrace? No, I think you might receive a message from this person about the disappointment that they have. That's so fascinating, because this will change your perspective. The depth, perhaps the depth of some sort of disappointment here. The depth. I do feel like, though, if you are disappointed, it is important to embrace it and to bring these feelings into this dream state. Embrace it. Feel it. Because what you feel is what is coming through. What you feel, that's the divine channel. That makes sense, right? Like, so what you feel is probably something coming from the heart space. Okay, you just shut up now. Do you hear him? He's just a little bugger. He's a little barky head. And it's not really his owners. I mean, a little bit, but the minute he goes out there, Lily will sit on the back porch. She used to bark back at him sometimes. I don't know. It's been a couple months now, and she just sits there and she looks at me like, what the fuck is this problem? Like, I don't know. Hidden factors, or factor that you're unaware is the Son of Cups. I feel like the emotions is what is moving here. Hidden factor that you're unaware of, the Son of Cups, the Knight of Cups. know, the Daughter of Swords, like the Page of Swords. Emotions are what are seen. Gosh, this is cool. I feel like I'm getting like a download here on how dreams state or even dream communication works. It's so, okay. What is seen is what you feel. So if you go into a dream, so if you go to bed at night, I don't know, because you may not even know. You might just nod off somewhere. If you're like me. I don't know, people like an old lady. People come over for conversation. You know, oh, what? Yeah. What you feel. So whatever you feel about, I don't know if you know who this is. We're going to call cards out on these two in a minute. We're going to call cards out on these two. Focus on the emotion of what you feel in this connection to that person. Focus on that emotion. Because that will play out in the dream. It will be shown to them in the dream state through this divine channel. And I guess vice versa. I don't know if you're a cross watcher. Do the same thing. That's what will be seen. The hidden factor you're unaware of. Your emotions are seen in the dream state. It's almost like your emotions dictate the script to how the dream will go. Energy that is approaching you, the Magician. These 2 points. The Strength card. Look at us, all major arcana. Anything else with this? Strong manifestation. Strong magic. This is the strongest magic you've dealt with. Because you're defying 3-dimension completely. This is literally like a telephone. This is really cool. Like this is like a telephone. If you use to communicate with your emotions, how do you feel? The characters in your mind and the energy that is projected into the 5G will play that out. There won't be any misinterpretation. The Strength card. Did you see what it is? I saw what it was. It was that Son of Cups again. I'm freaking telling you. God, that's crazy, eh? Oh, it's the 5 of Swords way over there. Oh, jeez. What did I just do? Oh, yeah, there's a door back there. You wouldn't know that. There's a door back there. So I gotta think about it. Yeah. I have that thing stuck up with these 3M stickies. I'm gonna tell you, you know what? You gotta put up with my ramblings if you're gonna get this kind of divine shit. So I put these 3M things up there because, right, they're not supposed to ruin the wall. I put my son's posters up on his wall. Well, all the posters fell down. I don't know why the posters fell down, but this didn't. Do you know I have to patch the walls because of stupid 3M for posters to protect the wall? I think it's the cheap builder's paint in here. Anyways, I had to patch the wall. I got them new posters and got poster frames for them. So that looks really nice. So, 5 of Swords. This is something that's been cut out. Oh, it makes sense. That kind of makes sense. Like, why are you talking to someone in the 5D unless you can't talk to them physically? Maybe you work together or something and you can't talk to each other? Whoa, really? I just got, Severance came into my head. I finished watching the first season of that. There's only 1 season so far on Apple TV. Freaking cool. It just blew my mind. There's the Severance. Yes. Interesting. Okay, so when that came in, let's just stick with the message because when that came in, it was, people that knew each other outside of work, but they didn't know they knew each other. So hard to explain. You haven't seen Severance. If you've seen Severance, it'll make sense. But basically, they put a microchip in the brain so that when you go to work, when you go past a certain threshold, the microchip gets activated and you forget about your entire life outside of work. You don't know if you're married, you don't know if you got kids, you don't know anything. You don't know if you live in the country, you live in the city, you have no idea. You're at work and that's all you do. That's all you know. And then when you leave work, microchip goes off and you don't know what you did all day. You have no idea. You don't know what you do down there. You don't know who you work with. You don't know what it looks like. These two different parts of your brain. So it's almost like, because when Severance came in, it's like two people standing talking to each other physically. So this might even be the case for you, but I don't know how that's possible. But you can't say what you want to say. Oh, maybe, well, that might be possible. Physically, but it happens in the dream state. Or this has just been cut out, which is such an obvious thing, because so something's happened here where some sort of connection has been physically cut out. It'd be interesting to see how far you can take this. You tell each other where you live. I don't know. The zebra. The zebra. This feels like you. The zebra. You've healed something. Your third eye. Look at the third eye shit you got going on. You are lighting that up like the 4th of July. The 1st of July here in Canada, I have you know. That is, yeah, your third eye chakra. We talked about that. Divinity. Maybe divinity healed it for you. I don't know. You were like, Jesus, feel the power. I don't know what happened to you, but you got Jesus'd in the head, and now you're connected. The gazelle. This is the energy that you're pulling in. Oh, look. The 3 of Swords. Isn't that interesting? You the healer, they the broken. Wow. You're pulling them in. They come on in. Come on in. It's safe in here. It seems pretty safe. Why do they have the 3 of Swords? Why do they have the 3 of Swords? The 9 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Well, something to do about like a dream and a hope taking off, but something's probably not taking off with the 3 of Swords. Or their dreams and hopes aren't including you or something. It's curious. That little dog, I'm gonna go throw a ball at his head. A softball, don't worry. Not like a softball, a spongy ball. The whale. This is the key to the divine channel. The Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. Wow, you guys have a lot to talk about. You do. You have a lot to talk about. Because there's something here that's been cut out. There's something here about feeling, trying to change. This is the way to change something where there's distance, there's conflict. Yeah, it's a mess. Change it in the dream state. It'll be more easily understood there, perhaps through your emotions being acted out as opposed to you trying to say something. The Hanged Man. The Hermit. Yeah, okay, we get it, Cindy. Contemplative. Yeah, all right. 3 of Cups. Look at it on the bottom. 3 of Cups and Temperance. Slowly bringing energy together. Slowly bringing these energies together. Wow, that was really unexpected. That was an interesting reading, Libra. Dang. I think yours is really kind of one of the profound ones. Well, they're all been, actually, yeah, they've all been pretty profound. I'm going to go do the extended. Oh, I got to flip this. So what do I do in the extended? Yeah, what is the challenge that the universe is asking of you right now? That could be interesting. How would old you respond to this? What is your best response, according to the universe, in this challenge? And then how will you respond to this challenge? I am going to say that these have been coming up almost like there's something that you're about to do, and maybe like with whatever this is, or it's continuing to strengthen this channel, or it's to maybe bring something together into the 3D at some point. But what seems to be going on in the extendeds, the energy there is like you rectifying something, clearing something through of the self so that you are able to do what this next challenge is. So it's not as, they really haven't been a simple, oh, well, your challenge is to put crystals around your bed so that your frequency for this dream state is perfect. No. It's going to be something a little bit, probably, I'll build it up, watch, it will be that. I don't know. We'll have to go and see. Okay, thank you so much, Libra. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.